don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Merc here, and today we've got some blood money, got some duels, but the topic for today, I wanted to talk to you guys about YouTube and how to do YouTube. Like, if you're one of the people who have always looked at people like me, Swifty, Athene, etc., other large channels with, 100, 150k, whatever, large amounts of subscribers, and wondered how we got to where we are today, that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about. But mainly what to do if you're starting a new channel, if you're trying to get into it, trying to get into YouTube, trying to get people to watch your videos and make something of this wonderful website. First up, you need a channel. I mean, that sounds obvious, but you're going to want a catchy channel name. And when I say catchy channel name, I mean something original, something that isn't, XX triple cod shot top 10 pro elite countdown. You don't want some rubbish like that. You want something that people haven't seen or heard of before. Now that's the hard part. You got to find out what you're about before you're about it. Because if you end up like me, I'm kind of just doing everything, and that takes a lot of work. So if you want to really kind of go for a specific thing, you have to know what that specific thing is before you start. So say you want to go for Battlefield, just for an example, and you're really good with, say, a machine gun. You could go with a name like Bullet Spam or Suppression Town or something catchy. Just, start with something and work off that. I mean, Suppression Town or Bullet Spam could both mean anything, but people will come to your channel being like, hey, what's going on here? So just come up with a catchy name, but it's got to be related to what you're doing. Now, second of all, you've got to make a video. Well, that's obvious, but a lot of people don't know how to make a first video, don't know how to make videos in the first place. I use programs like Sony Vegas, Audacity. Audacity is my audio recording program. Sony Vegas is my video editing program. I use Fraps to record. Fraps is the best footage capturing program for the PC. I don't know what you console players would use, but I use Fraps for the PC. I think you've got to get an actual box to record for your console, but Fraps is just a program that you can download and record with. Now, something you need to know about Fraps: if you're going to be recording with Fraps, you need a second hard drive to record to, different from the one that the game is on. So say you've got your C drive and your D drive being your Fraps drive. The program that you're recording, say you've got WoW, your WoW needs to be on the C drive, not the D drive, otherwise you'll get massive FPS lag and it'll just look trash and you'll play trash because you'll only have 20 FPS. You need 2 hard drives if you're going to be frapsing. You also need a semi-decent computer. Fraps is very CPU intensive. It's also pretty heavy on your graphics card. It basically duplicates the program that you're running. So if you're running Battlefield, it's going to be taking up the power of 2 Battlefields to record it. So you've got to have a pretty decent computer if you want to record in any decent settings. So once you've got your footage, you need to edit it. Editing's pretty simple. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of, know-how to make basic videos. There are plenty of video tutorials on YouTube that will teach you how to edit. I'm not going to do one because I use pretty basic techniques that you can find on YouTube tutorials. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to find. Sony Vegas costs, I forget how much it costs because I got mine a couple of years ago through a student program, but I believe it could cost up to $400 or $500 if you do it the normal way. So that's the main expensive part. I know Macs get free recording software, but who the hell uses a Mac? So once you've got your video footage, you've got it edited, you need to make a brief introduction. If this is your first video, you need to make an introduction. You need to tell people what you're about, and then you need to promote it. Now, if you're really just starting, promote it on your personal Facebook. Chances are, if you have gamer friends, they'll watch it. If not, maybe they have friends who watch it. A lot of the time, at the start, it's all about word of mouth. If you can tell someone about it and they tell someone else, and that person knows more people, then bam, you've got some viewers. Also, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you probably want to start a Facebook as well. The more social media outlets you can tap into, the better. No publicity is bad publicity, you know what I'm saying? All publicity, good publicity. So get the word out there, post on forums, post on your Facebook. If you know people on YouTube that also have a YouTube channel, talk to them, etc., and help promote your first video. Now, once you got your first video, once it's promoted, you've got a decent starting base to build subscribers from, especially if your first video is decent. First impressions do count on YouTube. That's what I believe anyway. So this has been part 1 of Merc's tips for YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you found it informative, helpful, awesome, insert adjective here, hit that like button, it helps out. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this. This is Merc out. Cheers.